Rami Shaaban, from Sweden to international football. Beginning of Rami Shaaban's career. Rami Shaaban was born on April 30, 1975, in Stockholm, Sweden, to a Swedish mother and a Tunisian father. Growing up in the football-crazy environment of Sweden, Shaaban showed an early aptitude for the sport, particularly as a goalkeeper. His journey into professional football began in the youth ranks of local clubs, and he quickly rose through the ranks due to his athleticism, quick reflexes, and shot-stopping abilities. Shaaban's professional career began with Hammarby IF, a club based in his hometown of Stockholm. He made his debut in 1993 and steadily developed as a goalkeeper, earning a reputation for his consistency and impressive saves. His performances caught the eye of several larger Swedish clubs, and by 2000, he had secured a move to Östers IF, a club in the Swedish Allsvenskan. It was at Östers IF that Shaaban truly began to showcase his talent on a more prominent stage, which eventually led to his call-up to the Swedish national team. Career peak, international recognition and Premier League glory. Rami Shaaban's career reached its peak when he moved to Arsenal FC in 2002. His transfer to one of England's top clubs was a significant milestone in his career, marking his entry into the English Premier League. Shaaban initially joined Arsenal as a backup goalkeeper to Jens Lehmann, but his time at the club helped shape his career, offering him invaluable experience in one of the world's most competitive leagues. Although his appearances for Arsenal were limited due to the dominance of Jens Lehmann, Shaaban made crucial contributions when called upon. He is perhaps best known for his performances in the FA Cup, where he helped the team secure a FA Cup win in 2003, providing solid cover for Lehmann in several early rounds. During his time at Arsenal, he also became part of the squad that would go on to finish the 2003-2004 Premier League season unbeaten, a remarkable achievement in English football history. On the international stage, Shaaban made his debut for the Swedish national team in 2001. He played a key role in Sweden's qualification for the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where he was named as one of the backup goalkeepers behind first-choice Andreas Isaksson. Although he didn't play during the tournament, his inclusion in Sweden's squad signified his rising prominence. He also went on to represent Sweden in the 2004 UEFA European Championship and earned a reputation as a reliable and experienced goalkeeper. Main achievements, domestic and international success. Throughout his career, Rami Shaaban achieved significant milestones both at the club and international level. His most notable achievements include FA Cup winner, 2003. While at Arsenal, Shaaban was part of the squad that won the FA Cup in 2003, showcasing his contributions during the earlier rounds of the tournament. Premier League unbeaten season, 2003-2004. Although his playing time was limited, Shaaban was part of the Arsenal squad that famously went unbeaten throughout the 2003-2004 Premier League season. A historic achievement in English football. Swedish national team appearances. Shaaban earned 11 caps for the Swedish national team during his career. His consistent performances earned him respect and recognition from fans and coaches alike. Allsvenskan title with Hammarby IF. Before moving to Arsenal, Shaaban had a successful stint with Hammarby IF, helping the club finish as runners-up in the Allsvenskan, Sweden's premier football division. Last years, injuries and retirement. In the latter part of his career, Shaaban faced a series of injuries that severely affected his playing time. In 2005, he sustained a serious knee injury that ultimately limited his appearances for Arsenal. Following his recovery, Shaaban moved to Malmö FF in 2005, a club where he had the opportunity to get more regular playing time, but injuries continued to plague his career. Despite his best efforts to regain full fitness, his injuries continued to hinder his ability to feature regularly, ultimately leading him to step away from top-flight football. In 2007, Shaaban announced his retirement from professional football after a brief stint with Malmö FF. Though his career was marred by injuries in the latter stages, Shaaban's legacy as a solid and dependable goalkeeper remains. He is remembered fondly for his time at Arsenal, his international duty with Sweden, and his impressive performances during his peak years. Legacy, a solid and reliable presence. Rami Shaaban's career may not have reached the heights it once promised due to the injuries he faced, but he remains a respected figure in both Swedish and international football. He is remembered for his composure under pressure, quick reflexes, and ability to step up when called upon. His time at Arsenal, particularly during the club's invincible season, solidified his place in Premier League history, even if he didn't always play a starring role. After retirement, Shaaban moved into football coaching and punditry, sharing his wealth of experience with the next generation of players and fans. Despite a career that was cut short, Rami Shaaban's legacy as a solid, hard-working goalkeeper lives on in the memories of those who watched him play at the highest levels of European and international football.